sign is up. We'll go inside, check things out. Here we go, coming through the front door. We're pretty excited. Lots going on. Can't remember what was on the last video, but I believe it probably looks a lot different or a lot more finished. We've got all these product display walls up. We've got dual-sided here. We've got them finished down at the bottom. We've got to get some end caps in here, but we're getting there. We're very close. By the time you see this video, we're probably within a week and a half or so. It's been a little busy, so I'm not getting the videos out like I should, but you can see this back one is all finished off, and we're getting set up, getting this thing rolling. You can see what this looks like back in there. We kept some wall here, added some product display. You could get through here. When you come back here, this is going back to our work area. Looking back this other way, that goes out to the front of the store. There's space here. This goes into the back of the building. We've got service centers on each side. So the only product that's going to be displayed on this side is going to be the back side of these slat walls, or at least for right now anyway, and not wheels. These are going to be a lot of our parts for service. So somebody's coming in to get service parts, they can grab chains, brake pads, rotors, cables, housing, that type of thing. The stuff that's not like pretty on the wall, if that's the right word for it. But then we can walk out of here from service, walk out, grab the chains and that type of stuff we need. So pretty cool. Walking into the back here, starting to get a little bit set up. I think you can see we've got saws and air compressors and different things going on here. Probably gonna do a little bike fitting area back here. Lots of bike storage in there. Lots of bike storage. And let's see, we've got kind of just mocking some stuff up. Like I said, this is our garage stand there. That's not gonna stay in the shop because we're gonna move our stands from the other shop. We're gonna add a stand as well, at least minimum, at least one. And then this area in the front, this is a lot different than what we've even talked about in the past and what you've seen on here. So this is gonna be a service area that you can see out to the store on. So we do have one of our park stands over here. Just this bike's not getting worked on. That bike actually has a broken frame, but it's sitting in there to get mocked up so I can mock up this area. So I might actually do another little bike prep / fit stand here as well so that we can do two at once if it's a busy day, or I can just have one that I'm working on. I don't have to move it out when I'm trying to set somebody up on a bike. So a couple places to work from, give us some options. But yeah, not to belabor it and go on and on, because I can run my mouth a little too long sometimes, come up with things to talk about. But we are worked over and running on fumes. We've been pretty much every extra bit of time we have, we're running over here trying to get some things done. So I did sneak out for a ride, and I don't have a lot of time to ride right now. Last year I rode a lot of long rides. This year my rides are short and sweet, intense, going a few days between rides. So when I go out, I just short rides, a lot of times less than an hour, and it's ride hard and get back here and get some work done. So yeah, we're one more week left in Schaefer, closed for a week, and then we should be in here the first week of June. I believe we're all set to happen. This is something cool we did. We already pulled some slot walls out of the Schaefer shop, and we're gonna try to repurpose as much as we can. So we bought a bunch of new stuff, but it gets expensive and adds up when you're trying to figure out what to put over these walls. So we're gonna use the old slat walls, set them up vertically, because we don't wanna hang product here, because this is just a tight space. But we can repurpose these and basically use them as paneling. We're probably gonna put some big hooks up to the top, or this is Lynn's plan right now. And on the back side of our tire wall in Schaefer, there's a whole nother wall of tires, and it's your wire bead type tires. Well, these are a nice studded tire here, but all of our wire bead tires, so your hybrid bike tires, your entry-level mountain bike tires, entry road, anything that's running a wire bead is on the back side of our wall in Schaefer, because we just don't have enough space to display everything. So we're gonna put a bunch of those here. I don't know if it's quad enough, but we're gonna hang them up there. And then down the road, if we need more specific product display, we can pop these slat walls off, flip them sideways so we can use regular slat wall hooks. But we didn't intend to put a whole bunch of product here, just hang some of those wire bead tires so people can actually see them, because they just don't know we have them. When they ask for tires and we figure out what they want, if it's a hybrid bike or something like that, then we go behind the wall and get them. But anyway, Pretty cool. We got a sign up today. You saw that outside. And we got one more to get up. Yeah, we're rocking. So one of these days, I'll go through a bunch of these vintage bikes. We'll do some cool stuff on YouTube. This old bike or something like that. I don't know. Probably do some YouTube in my free time. Maybe next winter, if I get some time. We'll do some YouTube projects of going through and overhauling them all. You're upside down when you do as far as time goes in, what the bikes are worth. But doing some YouTube series stuff with it, maybe it'll make it worthwhile. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. We'll try to keep you posted. I'll try to not let these videos delay too much. If you're seeing these and you want some sneak peeks ahead of time, I post some pictures here and there on my Strava when we're over here working, because I usually work and then go for a short little ride, and then I'll post a pic of in the shop some teasers. So we did put something on Instagram with a bunch of photos. And anyway, we're very excited. Can't wait to get in here. Very excited. So lots of space. Later.